tomorrow night.
Tonight,
Hillary Clinton talks tougher about my supporters than she does about Islamic terrorists.
Donald Trump is turning up the heat on the campaign trail against his rival. Laura Ingraham and Herman Cain are here tonight with reaction.
The world is by many measures less violent and more prosperous than ever before.
Then President Obama ignores the growing Islamist threat and claims the world is less violent than ever before.
We must have speedy but fair trials, and we must deliver a just and very harsh punishment to these people.
And Trump says America needs to get a lot tougher with terrorists. Judge Jeanine Pirro and Jay Sekulow, they weigh in. All of that plus a preview of tomorrow's town hall with Donald Trump. Hannity starts right here, right now. And welcome to Hannity. And tonight, the general election is only 49 days away, and Donald Trump, propelled by a wave of positive polls, he's campaigning harder than ever in all the key swing states. And earlier tonight, Trump was in North Carolina. Let's take a look.
We have to, and we don't have any choice, replace a very failed and very corrupt establishment with a new government that serves you, your family, and your country. And that's going to happen. Hillary Clinton represents insiders. She represents the donors, the politicians, the big banks, the multinational corporations, and everybody getting rich off a very rigged system, and we know that. She represents everyone responsible for the decades-long squeezing of the middle class. The middle class in this country has been treated so unfairly as jobs and wealth move to other countries. Hillary Clinton is the chief emissary for globalism, and I'm not running to be president of the world. I'm running to be president of the United States. Hillary is all of a sudden going to get tough. The debate comes and she'll say, I want strong borders. I believe she mentioned the term extreme vetting. Where did you hear extreme vetting before? Only from me. Because I made up the term. I mean, I came up. I said, we need extreme vetting to come into our country. All of a sudden, she's got extreme vetting, and she's got all of these terms. Folks, it's not going to happen. And the reason it's not going to happen is because they're special interest donors. They like it when our businesses move out because they own businesses. They move to Mexico. Lots of advantages for them to do that. No advantage for our country, no advantage for our jobs.
And here with reaction, the editor-in-chief of Life Zet, Fox News contributor, nationally syndicated radio host Laura Ingraham, and Fox News contributor, also a nationally syndicated radio host, Herman Cain. Look at this. If you go back 18 days ago, Reuters and others were predicting a landslide for Hillary, Laura. Now, 18 days later, they show this massive surge in electoral votes for Donald Trump. It's literally 243 to 242 in the Electoral College by their estimates and the polls that back it up. What has happened and where does this go?
I think pragmatism and common sense is winning the day, and I think Hillary's health stumbles certainly didn't help her at all. The more revelations we get about her dishonesty on the private server, the graft that was taking place with the Clinton Foundation, all leads voters to conclude we've had enough, more of the same, we're sick of politics as usual, let's change this up, let's switch things up with a businessman who has maybe a less ideological but more pragmatic way of handling difficult problems. And I think in the end, a lot of these voters might be swinging in that direction just because of the common sense that is involved in thinking things about refugees, Sean. When we know 5 million refugees displaced from the Middle East, a lot of them because of, frankly, failed policies of this administration. And we're supposed to now take in 100,000 plus people and think it's all going to work out well. I think people are very hesitant to do that. And Trump speaking to concerns such as that. And I think that's beginning to resonate. You know, one of the biggest areas where we've seen a jump, Herman Cain, is among black and Hispanic voters. He's now up 7 from where Mitt Romney was with Hispanic voters. One poll actually had him at 19 percentage points for
for black Americans voting for Trump. I'm going to be with him at a town hall, predominantly black Americans. He's been to black churches. He's reaching out. Polls show that Hillary's black voters are switching to Trump. That was an article in the New York Post. Obama came out harsh yesterday, says he's personally insulted by black Americans who support Trump. Trump doing better than Romney with Hispanics. What has changed here? Is it the fact that the last 8 years have not been good to the minority community?
Absolutely. In addition to what Laura said, there's one other thing that's happening. Some people are afraid to go from Hillary to Trump, so they are undecided. But the American people are not stupid. Black people are not stupid. That's why you see a surge in those numbers, and that is a good thing.